and you will see different traditional dresses from different regions of Tibet performing here tonight, and I hope you enjoy the evening. And may I invite Ambassador Eric Garcetti to say a few words.
So know that the United States stands firmly by your side. In the United States, here together with our Indian friends throughout the world, and I think you have the toughest job of any prime minister in the world because you have to visit so many places where Tibetans have scattered in the world. But think not of the breakup of a community, but the scattering of seeds. And these seeds instead are themselves blossoming in communities across our country, have blossomed for many years here in India. So and have blossomed indeed to the Central Tibetan Administration, to Kalong Gyari and Kalong Changra and Kalong Dolma and everybody who has been a part of making this happen, to the members of parliament that are here from India, from the parties that are here. Thank you too for being wonderful partners together in this.
Good evening, and Tashitelek, distinguished chief guests, esteemed dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tenzin Chiang. On behalf of the Central Tibetan Administration, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all to the inaugural dinner of the of the festival Spirit of Tibet, celebrating culture and compassion. Tonight we gather to celebrate the rich heritage and unique culture of Tibet, to honor the timeless spirit of Tibetan people, and to strengthen the bonds of friendship between our communities. It is my honor to invite Honorable Sikyong Pemba Tsering of the Central Tibetan Administration to deliver the opening remarks for the event.
Good evening. I'll try to keep it as short as possible because the Ambassador has It's a pleasure on behalf of the Central Tibetan Administration and our partners to organize this Spirit of Tibet exhibition along with USAID, with Tibet Fund, and the organization FNVA, the Foundation for Nonviolent Alternatives. So all four of them, and with many other collaborators, are organizing this. Just want to inform you, to those who don't know about the diaspora Tibetan community, we are spread across 37 different locations in India, in 10 different states and 2 union territories. And what has been destroyed, or what is being destroyed inside Tibet, in terms of Tibetan language, culture, religion, environment, all of it, because of the visionary leadership of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, we have managed to preserve it here in India. And we have always been very, very thankful to the government and people of India, because of whom we exist here in India. And in fact, we are the only democracy in exile. So this exposition tonight of the Tibetan cultural dance, of course, we can't have a full-fledged team here because the stage is a bit small. So normally it's a group of 6 boys and 6 girls, but this time it'll be only 4 boys and 4 girls. And you will see different traditional dresses from different regions of Tibet performing here tonight. And I hope you enjoy the evening. And may I invite Ambassador Eric Garcetti to say a few words.
Well, thank you so much to my dear friend, Sikyong Pempa Tsering. Thank you for your leadership. We enjoyed sitting down early on when I came here as ambassador and discussing the work that you and your people are doing so bravely here in a country that I should start by thanking, because we have a mutual friend in India. And India has been a tremendous partner to the United States, an amazing host to the Tibetan community. And it shows the soul of this country, which I first came to when I was 14 years old. First learned about Buddhism here in the country that birthed Buddhism. Planned to come back when I was 20 to study in Bodh Gaya, where Buddha was first enlightened. But politics got in the way. I got elected to student council at Columbia University in New York, and I had to cancel my plans. And I thought the dream of living here in India, of learning more about Buddhism, maybe had died and gone away. But India reached out, together with a guy named Joe Biden, and pulled me back. And I'm so pleased to be here. So I should start with Tashi Delek. It's great to be with all of our friends here in the Tibetan community, and I want to thank especially USAID, Alexander Huerta, and the entire team who have put together really something so special, together with our public diplomacy section, Gloria Burbina, to share what we know is not just Tibetan culture, not just Buddhist culture, but it is world culture. And each one of us has a responsibility not only to preserve this, but to know it, because of the ways that it enriches and touches our lives as well. So thank you to the Central Tibetan Administration, to Kalong Gyari and Kalong Changra and Kalong Dolma and everybody who has been a part of making this happen, to the members of parliament that are here from India, from the parties that are here. Thank you too for being wonderful partners together in this. The United States stands with Tibetans firmly, especially not just because of the culture, but the values of who Tibetans are. Tibetan culture, which stands for a commitment to peace and compassion, as well as cultural preservation. And despite facing the toughest of all challenges, the desire of some to obliterate that human past and that history, we stand together to say no culture, no insight, no language, no tradition can be eliminated as long as we hold each other arm in arm. And the United States is very proud of that. Your steadfast commitment to cultural, religious, and spiritual practices, guided by the remarkable, compassionate leadership of His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, is an unwavering dedication, a beacon for all of us in the world today. So know that the United States stands firmly by your side. In the United States, here together with our Indian friends throughout the world, and I think you have the toughest job of any prime minister in the world, because you have to visit so many places where Tibetans have scattered in the world. But think not of the breakup of a community, but the scattering of seeds. And these seeds instead are themselves blossoming in communities across our country, have blossomed for many years here in India, and have blossomed indeed around the world. Through the partnership that we have with the Tibetan people, we established the Tibet Museum in Dharamshala, which showcases for visitors, so many people who come seeking knowledge, whether it's spiritual or cultural or historic knowledge. We're proud to back the Nobulinka Institute, which empowers Tibetan artisans, which I saw a little bit upstairs, for their crafts and their livelihoods. Our educational programs, like the Tibetan Scholarship Program, provide opportunities for Tibetans to expand their knowledge and share their insights as well at United States institutions of higher learning, to foster the next generation of leaders who will carry forward this important critical human work. And in healthcare, USAID has partnered with CTA to enhance the Tibetan Medicare system, providing coverage to more than 25,000 people so that their spiritual health can be matched by their physical health as well. And now USAID is contributing to a new digital library, which I think many of you know about, but I commend to you to see, using artificial intelligence. Buddhism had such insights in the mind long before there was brain science. To combine that now with the latest cutting-edge architecture of, I don't like artificial intelligence, I like augmented intelligence, AI, that actually helps us get more quickly to truths and answers, put pieces together with human minds, and together we're digitally cataloging centuries-old manuscripts, making them accessible to Tibetans worldwide. And those are just a few examples of our deep commitment. You know, we don't have an embassy to Tibetan people, but here in Delhi, we think of ourselves as a mission very much, incorporating the work that we do with Tibet together with Washington to make sure that those connections are strengthened every single day in every single way that we can. So as we gather to celebrate the heritage and the work we've done, let's keep reaffirming our personal commitments to Tibetan insight and culture, the Tibetan people, to the idea of a democracy in exile, and know that we stand with you in preserving that past, in strengthening that present, and investing in that future that one day will come. So this festival is a testament to that solidarity. It is a prayer for that hope. It is a new seed that we plant together. And thank you, everybody, for being a part of the founding spirit of this festival. Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador, for your encouraging and thoughtful remarks, which truly underscores the importance of preserving Tibetans' unique arts and culture, and the shared values that bind our communities together. Up next,
휴장 소内容你这看自己内容而已呀
기초 마시던 내용 대신 나무 비거요.
哎呀呀呀，都看着出内容，看我搞不讲内容啊，一呀，
啊呀呀呀，기초 마시던 내용 참고 조시 비거요.
啊咦，没进啊都出内容，啊面马上接内容，
저는 마주 동네요. 동전 다시 비워요.
这是比赛，山里去过比赛，让你给你下来，你把你送给了，如果可以。
Thank you so much. Now, I request everyone to stand for Tibetan National Anthem, led by artists from Tibetan Institute of Performing Arts. Thank you. After that, we are requested Honorable Sejong and Honorable Deputy Speaker join with the special guests for a photo session with the Tibetan Institute of Performing Arts artist. Let's say. The core group will take the picture later on. American Embassy team and members of Parliament, we request you to be on the stage for a photo session with the artists of Tibetan Performing of Arts.